Hello, Galaxy! Or should I say, hello, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I'm Chris Pirillo, with a Marvel Collector Core box, this one themed, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I do plan on seeing this movie in theaters, unlike the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which I missed because Jedi was in the process of being born, not during the whole movie release time. That would have been a long labor. But I became a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy after seeing the movie when it was available for rental, and I loved it. It is probably my favorite movie in the MCU, and so I'm very much looking forward to Volume 2. Absolutely. I'm a fan of Groot. I have a couple of Groot collectibles, and I mention that, if only, because this may likely be my last Marvel Collector Core box. Despite being a subscriber from the very beginning, and despite having all the boxes since then and most of those unopened, I just realized that I'm a fan of Marvel and the MCU and what they're doing, but I'm not sure if I need all the Marvel collectibles. Now, Star Wars stuff, absolutely. Lego stuff, yes, please, more. But when it comes to outright collectibles for Marvel, I'm not sure I really need them. So whether or not those boxes remain unopened or I open them to remove the t-shirts, because I still like what Funko does with their t-shirts, certainly. And I'm also a subscriber to the Smuggler's Bounty subscription box, which was released after the Marvel Collector Core subscription box kicked off. So, you know, I'm all about the Star Wars stuff. But I may be selling some of the Marvel Collector Core stuff at Galaxar. Stay tuned for that. You may be interested if you missed some items from the older boxes. I'm probably going to be doing that with a few things that I collected over the years that, honestly, when I look at them now, I'm not as emotionally attached to them. What's in this box, however, may be somewhat of a different story. I don't know. I really don't know what's inside this box. This is going to be a total surprise for me, so I'm going to go ahead and continue with opening the box. I may keep a few of the items from the various boxes because, again, I really like what Funko does for collectors on a very regular basis. Have always loved the box design for the Marvel Collector Core series, at least. And I kind of wish they did this for Smuggler's Bounty, like, in a big way. I think if I do keep anything from the Marvel Collector Core series to this point, it would likely be just the patches and the pins. And not that I'm a patch or a pin collector, it's just that they're small, they don't take up too much space, and, you know, I generally have some kind of emotional touch point with a character. So, let's go ahead and open this and see that the one I'm going to be missing out on is likely Spider-Man Homecoming. I grew up with Spider-Man, largely knowing him through the Electric Company. I didn't get a lot of comics when I was younger, so a lot of what is released from DC and Marvel, again, it's so difficult to explain. I enjoy it, but it's not Star Wars to me, not that it should be. So, here's some of the characters with Groot as a centerpiece. We got Groot and Star-Lord and Drax and Gamora, Rocket, and that's about it. We've got Secret Empire. I'd assume this is a, number 0 variant cover. Don't know if I'm going to open that one yet, because someone else may want it in good condition. All right, I got a t-shirt. This is a pretty cool thing. I really do love their t-shirts. In fact, oh, I thought I was wearing another one of the Funko t-shirts from Smuggler's Bounty. But this is nice to have. Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't think they had a Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt from the first movie, so it's nice to have at least one, because it is my favorite movie, as of right now, for the MCU, or through the MCU, from the MCU. So we have a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Star-Lord with the Milano. It's a Dorbs series. And as much as I love the ethos, the design ethos of Dorbs, this is not really something I would find myself, like, really, truly wanting to hold on to forever. And I'm saying that with all honesty. I'm not trying to take away from anybody else who might collect this stuff. But I just look at it and realize, you know, I think someone else may enjoy it more in their life. So this is likely going to be showing up either in the Galaxar Facebook group for buying and selling, or specifically at a Galaxar event. This one right there. I'm going to put that here and show you, last but not least, despite this amazing box, which I am going to hold on to, because some people collect the boxes, believe it or not, Rocket with Groot. So this is something I may likely hold on to, if only because if I can find Groot in there. Oh, Groot is up there above Rocket. Oh, can I not shine a light? This is probably not going to work. The light is probably going to reflect, but we'll see here. Can I? Nope, it's going to reflect. That was just poor engineering on Chris's part. You know what? I'm going to actually do something that I normally do not do, especially in a video, and that is remove the pop from its box, because I tend to be a box collector. Though that said, my Dancing Groot, my Baby Groot, I think was one of my first Funko Pop vinyl. Little trivia for you. Here we are. Is that it? That is it. Is it going to stand enough on its own? No, there's got to be a stand. No, there's no stand. There's no stand. Okay, there's no stand. How this is going to stand up is a little beyond me. But there's Groot, right there on Rocket. So that's kind of neat. We'll likely be keeping the Rocket and Groot combo in the box, because I don't know how the heck they're going to stand up on their own without a stand. I'm kind of used to the Star Wars stuff. But Groot, Baby Groot, Dancing Groot, whatever he was called, was my first pop. And then I started to get in Star Wars pops. So I really don't have a lot more room in my life for anything more than Star Wars pops within the pop universe. Funko stuff, oh yeah. I mean, my closet's full of Funko stuff. I've got Star Wars pop vinyl, the Dark Crystal reaction figures that were released. You know, I love what Funko does. It's just that I think it's time for me to kind of move on and refine my focus a little bit. Because, as I said, I may be keeping the pins and the patches. You know, just for old time's sake. Even though I would not be a completist with the pins and the patches, because I'm no longer a Collector Core subscriber. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, may the Force be with you.